Welcome one and all back to the RP channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the differences between chat and forum and Bytro game RPs. Bytro, we're just going to call that for now because they're the biggest ones I know that do this. So, first off, let's go ahead and do chat. Chat is great because it's going to focus on first person, and because of that, it's going to be more personal. It's going to be more attuned to you. So what you do is you're going to post a 1 to 4 sentence article, and then the next person, they're going to do the same, and they're going to follow up and so on and so forth, and you're going to be good to go. Some of the downsides of it though is that it does not scale well. Anything above 100 and it just does not work. Additionally, it's also viewed as the entry point. I would disagree with it. There are many ways to do it, including co-op articles, which I'll go ahead and do that in a minute and explain it. But that's the downside of it, and you know what? They're good. They're first person, and it just depends on your preferences. They also struggle with third person, but they're still good. So since I mentioned it, let's go ahead and talk about co-op. So basically what co-op is, this is useful for forum as well as Bytro games, but basically all you do is at the end, whenever you finish that, and you're done talking, you're done with whatever you're going to do, you just take all those 1 to 4 sentence posts, you take out the timestamp and then username, you take out anything that's out of context, and then you copy it all and you paste it like that. Or if you're looking to do it in the game, do apologize about that. And you go to the newspaper, the DE, whatever the heck you want to call it. You do that, you paste it, give it a title, example, and you post it. And it saves you half the energy. You don't have to get the same level of article out for half the work. And you know what? It counts for a post for you and whoever worked with it. Just make sure you give credit to them as well, otherwise people are going to get grumpy. So let's go ahead and move on to forum. So forum, you basically go in, you select it, you go in, you choose it, and I believe that's the right one. And you start posting articles. They're going to be usually longer. They're going to be 1 to 4 paragraphs by nature. And that's it. They're going to keep posting and so on and so forth. And that's going to create the world around you. The other benefit of this over chat is chat's going to do this eventually. It's going to reach a point where it hits the end. That's as far as it loads. That's it. That doesn't mean it didn't exist. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen. But it means it's going to have someone who's going to need to describe the world to you. With forum, there's a permanent record for the rest of the time. So a new person can always go in, read more, get more educated about the game, and that's that. Last but not least, let's go ahead and do Bytro games. So with Bytro games, it's basically a forum with graphics. It's an actual game. So you go in, you play the game, you can move your units, you can manage your economy. Yeah, I need to buy fish. But you have those options available to you. You buy stuff as you run out of it, manage your economy, keep your morale up, so on and so forth. And then when it comes time to post, all you do is you go to the newspaper, you write your article, and that's it. Now let's go ahead and talk about joining one of these games. So what you're going to do is you go over, and let's go ahead and get back into the forum homepage. But you go over to forums, and if you scroll down, there's going to be community. And under community, there's going to be role-playing threads. Click on that. And then from there, you select the game that you want to play. Age of Redemption. There we go. And then you're going to see your game, and you're going to see what the rules are, so on and so forth. And okay, let's just say I agree, and let's just say, oh, I pick X nation, So what I'm going to do is I'll usually also have this little format here. You just go in. And I'm going to go to the second page because there's a good example here. There you go. So you just write a sample article and then you fill out this section. There we go. Remove formatting, and so you just say your username and bug. Agree. 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 And then there's usually a little disclaimer at the bottom just saying that the admin has right to decline any application. And then post, and it'll pop up, so on and so forth. And then they're going to go ahead and say X is accepted. They're going to say your username or declined. And if they say declined, they're usually going to offer a reason why. At that point, you're waiting around a little bit. You're going to wait. You can find a new game that's already running and join in. But as the game goes on, you're going to receive a message as soon as it's created. So they're going to write in your username. They're going to say the subject. And then they're just going to say a message like, greetings, a map for Age of Redemption has been created, and the login information is below. They're going to provide, every single time, they're going to provide at least these two things. They're going to provide the game number of the actual game and the password. And then from there, they're going to, if they're an 85 or a 500 player map, they're going to give you the region, usually, and then they're going to give you the country to make sure there's no confusion. Once you have that information, you just go over, you go to the games, you go to the search game, you just pop in that number, and it's going to generate, oh hey, it's the Fallout game, and it's actually going to say join here, and then it'll pop up with a little screen, and then from there, put in the password, join the game, pick the region that's set, they gave you, pick the country, if it's an 85 or a 500, and you're good to go. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to message me. Also, you can now reach our new email at rpoutreach@gmail.com, and I hope you all have a nice rest of your evening. Good night.